Hola, 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 lovelies. Buongiorno, belles. Disclaimer, I don't speak Italian. Fun fact, I was teaching myself Italian actually a few years ago because that is on my bucket list to go to Italy one day. So that's a fun fact. And that is on my bucket list. That is a goal to go to Italy. Actually, I don't know, Sicily or something like that. I think Sicily. Turns out that I found out that my great grandmother, her last name was Bonanno, and I come to find out that Bonanno actually comes from Sicily. It's a Sicilian name, which kind of made sense because my great grandmother, she looked Italian. She was short. She had dark hair. Pale skin. She had pale skin with dark features, but her and her sisters, they all looked Italian. So it is in my blood. Italian, Sicilian. But that's on the bucket list anyway. So, welcome to this week's episodes of my videos, where I'm gonna actually, as you know, I'm gonna be displaying a video a day to create a look. This look that we're doing this week is gonna be a fall look because, as you know, we are transitioning into fall. So I kind of get my inspirations actually from the changing of the trees, the browns with the oranges and the red, that red orange and the green. It's so pretty, those fall colors. So I'm going to be using, for this week's videos, my eye look, I'm going to be using this palette. It's from Morphe. It's James Charles. And I know it's probably been out for a minute, but it's new to me. So I just want to show you the palette. Look at the palette. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And I just got it oily from doing my skincare. But this is the palette. This is the colors. Look how pretty. So I'm probably going to be using like colors like this, like the browns, to create the fall look. But this palette is so pretty. It has so many different hues to use. So this is the palette we're going to be using. So let's start. Oh, and don't forget to please share, like the video, comment, say hi, tell me where you're watching me from, ask me a question, whatever it is. It helps me with my algorithms more than you know. And that statement, sharing is caring, is not, it couldn't be any further than the truth when it comes to sharing the videos. So like, share, and comment, and I would appreciate it. So let's start. Video number 1. So we're going to start off by putting concealer on the eyelid using a concealer brush. Those of you who follow me on a regular should know the drill. I think I'm going to start doing pop quizzes. See who's paying attention to the videos. And if you're learning, you don't learn unless you get a pop quiz, right? That's why they used to pop quizzes in school. Just to make sure they knew where we was at. Okay, so I put some here. I'm going to take my brush and I am going to start off by putting it under my eyebrow, and I'm going to just make a line. Pull it in. Today I'm going to be using tape just to show the ladies who have kind of a difficult time with the eyeshadow application, and they really don't have the skill set, I guess, if you will, on knowing how to do the application without kind of like a guide. So I'm going to be using tape, regular Scotch tape, and I'm going to put it on the corner of my eye, so that way, for those of you who really don't know how to do your eyeshadow application without that, that's a good technique. So that way you can put your makeup on, your eyeshadow, and it's going to look flawless. Remember, ladies, I try to keep my videos 15 minutes the max, because of downloading, and with Instagram it only allows you 15 minutes, so you can put in the reels. So I try to keep them short, but I'm not gonna rush it. What I'll do is I'll just divvy it up, and it is what it is. Okay, so I took my sponge. I'm taking my sponge and I put some rose water on it, and I'm just gonna dab very lightly. I don't want to take off too much product, but I do want to even it out. So I'm just going to take my sponge and dab very lightly. I don't want to take off too much product. Now we're going to start the eyeshadow application. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece of tape. And I'm going from the corner of my eye right here, and I'm going to put it right where my eyebrow ends. That's where I'm going to put the tape. Okay, so that will give me, usually what I do is I kind of do it a little higher, but let me raise it up a little more, because when I do my eyeshadow application, I actually do it a little higher. So I really don't like pulling on my skin. That's one of my pet peeves. This is really why I don't use the tape, because honestly, I don't like pulling on my lid. It's still gonna go the same place. That's exactly where it's gonna end up. So I guess we'll leave it there. Let's start off with the eyeshadow application. Okay, so I sprayed a little bit of setting spray on my lid, just to keep the concealer there. So I'm letting that dry, and then we're gonna apply the eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm going to use these three colors here, which is Cold James, 10%, and No Beans. I'm going to use this color in the crease, and I'm going to use this in the corner, and then I'm going to use this in the top. So I'm going to use my crease brush, and I'm going to start with this color, and I'm going to start applying it in my crease. Just applying it there, blotting it there. So we're going to go with that middle color, that middle brown. And I'm going to go applying it in my crease. Just dabbing it in the crease. all the way down to my inner corner, and I want to bring it, drag it all the way down. Bring it all the way down to the end. That's a pretty brown. That is a pretty brown. I hope that this is justice for it. The video. Okay. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my makeup. Take your time, don't rush it. They always say that. Also start off very little, especially with dark colors, and you just go applying until you have your desired look. That is a pretty brown. Ooh, if that doesn't scream fall, I don't know what does. Okay, so now we're gonna go with a blending brush. I was just cleaning out my brush. Now I'm gonna go with a blending brush. This is a small brush. Make sure it's clean. And we're gonna go with that kind of like pumpkin color. I think it's called 10%. So we're gonna go with this color right here with our blending brush. And it's a small one, it's a tapered one. And I'm going to apply it right on the top and blend that in. Oh, so pretty. Love it. So we're doing it in the edge, right where the brown ended. We're going right to the edge of the brown, and we're blending in that lighter pumpkin color and blending it together. Ay, qué lindo, it's so pretty. I love it. The key to always having the perfect eye look is blend. Blend, blend, blend. And when in doubt, blend some more. That is the key, blending. Look at that color. Oh my God, so pretty. Okay, lovely, so we're done with video number 1, but we're not done with the eye look. Come back tomorrow so you can see the continuation of the look. Have a blessed day, yo. Ciao. See you tomorrow. Video number 2. Bye.